Hey, y'all, welcome to the Blue Plate Special. It is real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee, and we are here inside Visit Knoxville. Feel free to come join us if you like, but if you can't be here with us today, know that you can jump over there to the WDVX Facebook page or our YouTube channel, or you can watch it streaming live right now or later at your convenience. We have two acts for you here today on the show. Visiting with us from Huntsville, Alabama, Common Man is here, and they will be up the second half of the show today. To get things started, she comes to us from Oklahoma. Y'all give a great big welcome to Krislyn Arthurs to the Blue Plate Special.
How you guys doing? I'm so thankful to be here and can't wait to share some songs for y'all. This first one that I'm going to play is one of my newer ones, and I grew up in a town with about 900 people, and it's easy to get sucked in and never kind of leave. And so this one's called What Could Have Been. My bags are packed and I'm loaded down. Couldn't wait to get out of this tiny little town. I hugged my mom, told her it'll be okay, and she watched me drive away. She got smaller in that rearview mirror, took everything inside not to shed a tear. But Mama knew if I stuck around I was gonna drown. 'Cause now I'm top down, flying down Highway 81, trying to outrun that Oklahoma sun. Destination mark set for the unknown. Maybe take a plane to the next time zone. I had to spread my wings and learn to fly. And if I crashed, at least I tried instead of sitting around wondering what might have been, or when my life will begin. I've spent a lot of time on the road, chasing wide lines and dollar bills. Another empty motel room, searching for a cheap thrill. But every mile further down the road, I get a little bit of missing home. I ask her how everyone is when I talk to Mama on the phone. 'Cause now I'm top down, flying down Highway 81, trying to outrun that Minnesota sun. Destination mark set for the unknown. Maybe take a plane to the next time zone. I had to spread my wings and learn to fly. And if I crashed, at least I've tried instead of sitting around wondering what might have been, or when my life will begin. Cause now I'm top down, flying down Highway 81, getting back in that Oklahoma sun. Destination mark set for the unknown. Heck, I took a plane to the next time zone. I had to spread my wings and learn to fly. And if I crashed, at least I tried instead of sitting around wondering what might have been, or when my life will begin. This is when my Thank you so much. So have y'all ever watched or read the book Where the Crawdads Sing? Yeah? Okay, so I have a weird habit where I love to watch movies and listen to the soundtracks that play in movies. And I actually get a lot of my inspiration from kind of the storylines. But I was listening to the soundtrack and I was like, man, I could write one of these songs if they ever wanted to redo and add a couple more songs. So, and I am obsessed with Louisiana and the bayou and any kind of swamp. And they call me I'm kind of a dark country artist, I guess. But anyways, this one's called The Sin. The bloodhounds off in the distance, deep in the woods I go. A coyote cry sounds just like mine, a lonely broken soul. Spanish moss hanging in the trees, blowing in the southern breeze. Run, run fast as you can, yeah, you can't catch me. Mama said, girl, better watch your tongue, but I can't cover up the sins I've done. He broke me down, now he's 6 feet deep, and the law is coming for me. But tasting liquor is better than men. I really picked me a winner again. A washed up drunk with a deep dark past, and he tried to move too fast. A devil in disguise with baby blue eyes turned into black at night. Cover your ears and close your eyes, it's all gonna end tonight. Mama said, girl, better watch your tongue, but I can't cover up the sins I've done. He broke me down, now he's 6 feet deep, and the law is coming for me. Woo. The crawdads singing their songs reminding me all along. Deep in the swamp is right where I belong. Mama said, girl, better watch your tongue, but I can't cover up the sins I've done. He broke me down, now he's 6 feet deep, and the law is coming for me. I hear the crawdads singing their songs. Thank you so much.
This is Krislyn Arthurs.
It's a hard one, huh?
It's a little tricky. It seems like an easy name, but it's just you want to say it different, you know. You want to say it like an author, but it's Arthur, like
King Arthur.
like King Arthur.
It's the easiest
but
way
there's
to remember.
more than one King Arthur, so there's an S on it as well.
There's multiple.
So we were talking before the show. You were saying you were from Oklahoma, and I'm going to assume that's a small town in Oklahoma because when questioned, you just said 2 hours north of Oklahoma City.
Yep. People were like, where in Oklahoma? And I was like, I start naming off kind of vicinities, and they're like, nope. And I was like, okay, we'll start with the state capital, OKC. We're just straight north off of I-35.
All right. So did you grow up there?
Yes, born and raised.
All right.
I did move away for 1 year, 35 miles from town, and then moved back.
So, small town.
Yes,
How old were you when you started making music?
So I got a little bit of a late start, what you would call. I have not been writing songs since I was 7, like so many artists that I run into. I didn't actually start writing music till I was 20 years old. I taught myself to play guitar when I was 19. I was a senior. So I had met with a gentleman, and he said, do you write your own music? And I said, that's a thing? I thought there was, and he's like, nope, if you want to make it in the industry, you got to be a songwriter. And went home, wrote my first song that night, and I was like, hey, I kind of like telling stories and putting music with it. So, like I said, 20 years old.
All right. So, how does it work for you? Well, you seem to be structured if you could just go home and write a song on command. So, are you the type of person that says, I'm going to sit down with a cup of coffee this morning and write a song, or are you the one that wakes up in the middle of the night with the song in your head?
I'm one of those that I wake up in the middle of the night, or I'll be driving down the road and I have like a million notes, and I'll see a sign or something and I'll write a word down, and then sometimes I just won't even get it accomplished for 6 months to a year. Just I kind of pick and piece, and then some fall together in 10 minutes, and I like those.
Well, I would say it's difficult in a small town, but do you like co-writing with people?
I love to co-write, but with the location where we're at, I actually don't get the privilege to co-write with a lot of people. So all the songs that I'll be playing today, I've written completely on my own. So if anybody out there is wanting some new co-writers, I would love to co-write. I'll write anything, so not just country or...
Well, she is in Nashville for a couple of days there. She's headed back tonight, and we'll be at Sunny's, and tomorrow at the Live Oak.
I'll be at Live Oak tonight. We were at Sunny. Well, got moved to Sidecar yesterday.
Okay.
We'll be at Live Oak tonight, and then tomorrow we'll be at Baseline Brewing.
Okay. I still had trouble reading that thing,
That's
obviously.
okay. I need to kind of fix my website a little bit. So
No,
if you guys check out my website.
it's just me. Like I said, I'm the queen of getting it backwards. The best thing to do is go to the website yourself at KrislynArthursMusic.com for more information. And feel free to shake and howdy with her after the show. And thank her for being here with us today. For now, I'm backing out of the way. We're going to get more music here from Krislyn Arthurs on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
Thank you. All right, so this is one of my newest singles that I just put out in August. And I like to tell people when they ask kind of what our genre is we're a little bit more rock and roll than we are traditional country. So this one is called Shining, and you can check it out on all streaming platforms. It's for free on YouTube, or if you go to Spotify, wherever you like to listen. This one's called Shining. My daddy runs a still, mama's cooking in the kitchen, carrying on a long family tradition. Granddaddy started back in the day. There's white lightning running through these hills, supplying all the miners and the workers in the mills. They know where to go when the hooch is running low. Midnight comes around down in the holler, working all night just to earn us $1. Running from the low pedal down to the floorboard, driving like hell in a souped up Ford. kids are under attack. Daddy tried real hard to make an honest living, but how a man went back and prohibition really put us in a business. So now we're standing here in the moonlight shining. My mama's daddy was a crystal king, and that's how she met my daddy back in 43, and they got married in early spring. Started throwing rocks down in the mason jars, and you couldn't even see them underneath the stars, and that's how we ran under the radar. Fire up a steel, better grab the wheel, load it on up, and we're headed for a thrill. Running from the law, pedal down to the floorboard, driving like hell in a souped-up Ford, strapped in the back. Kids are under attack. Daddy tried real hard to make an honest living, but how a man went back and prohibition really put us in a business. Now we're standing here in the moonlight shining. My daddy passed on, and his final plea was pass this down the family tree. As he took his final breath, I made this song vow to be running from the law, pedal down to the floorboard, driving like hell in a souped-up Ford, we're strapped in the back. Kids are under attack. Daddy tried real hard to make an honest living, but how a man went back and prohibition really put us in the business. So now we're standing here in the moonlight shining. Thank you. All right. Well, so in 2021, I got to play a little bit with radio, and I released 2 singles to Texas Regional Radio. And this song that I'm going to play for you was my first radio single, and it got me nominated for New Female Vocalist of the Year. It sat number 2 for 2 weeks on the Texas Internet charts. I'm super proud of this song. It comes from a breakup. My best friend was dating a guy, and he just kind of, out of the blue, just stopped talking to her. They'd been dating for about 6 months. And he always had this girl that was just a little too friendly and a little too involved in the back of the, in the back seat of the car. But she would always say, hey, like, this girl's just making me uncomfortable. And he's like, oh, don't worry, she's nothing to worry about. She's like my sister. So she was really sad, had her heart broken after he kind of ghosted her. So I said, let's go ahead and get dressed. We'll go out. He'd been moping and crying for about 2 weeks. So we got dressed, and guess who was sitting at the bar with that girl he said was like his sister? So I wrote the song, and she didn't actually know that this song was about her until about 6 months ago. I finally told her, I said, you remember that guy you dated a couple years ago? And she goes, yeah. And I said, moving on's for him. She goes, what? So anyways, it's always the one they tell you not to worry about, and this one's called Moving On. And I haven't played it in so long. I've been pretty spoiled. I have a band that plays everything for me because I'm a self-taught guitarist and I'm not a very good one. Friends call me up 'cause I've been down. I hadn't been out in a while now. did my hair and felt my best that I had since you've been gone. About that time you walked through that door, seeing you with her shook me to my core. So you moved on to what's her name? Damn, ain't that a bitter shame? She was the one that you told me not to worry about. Well, it looks like you're happy now. Is she everything you dreamed about? Looks like you're doing well and doing good. Moving on like I should. Moving on like I wish I could. So I sat at the bar and asked for a double. Bartender said, don't cause any trouble. All I saw was a red. Through that cloud of smoke, I saw her leaning. Then I walked up and asked, how you been? So you moved on to what's her name? Damn, ain't that a bitter shame? She was the one that you told me not to worry about. Well, it looks like you're happy now. Is she everything you dreamed about? Looks like you're doing well and doing good. Moving on like I wish I could. She sent texts at 2 a.m. You swore she's just a friend, but it's clear to see, yeah, the joke's on me. So you moved on to what's her name? Damn, ain't that a bitter shame? She was the one that you told me not to worry about. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, not all breakups are bad, are they? Get some really cool songs out of them. No use in crying over spilled milk. Let them have her. All right, so this is my last song. Once again, I want to say thank you so much to the Blue Plate Special for having me. Such an honor to grace this stage and meet new people, and I really appreciate the opportunity. This is my newest song that... Well, Mama's got a permanent spot in the county jail, and my daddy slings left town. Yeah, I tell. Had to censor that word. My brother likes to fight. Yeah, he go toe to toe with the biggest show blow at the watering hole. He ain't afraid of much. He's meaner than a junkyard dog. True story. Done some bitching and complaining and a lot of hell raising, but I ain't gonna change my ways. Yeah, I come from a mighty long line of losers. That's just the way I was raised. I've been drinking and smoking and blowing every dollar I made. Got some low-hanging fruit on my family tree. The apple apple didn't fall too far from me. We don't have no fancy college degree, just a honky-tonk PhD. Well, Aunt Betty down at the barber shop hustles them pills, $5 a pop. She's got all your needs for all your aches and pains and haircuts. And Uncle Bobby, yeah, he's going insane, dancing in the streets in his boxer briefs. He's a white coat wearing in the back of the van since his wife ran off with his brother Dan. I've done some bitching and complaining and a lot of hell raising, but I ain't gonna change my ways. Yeah, I come from a mighty long line of losers, that's just the way I was raised. I've been drinking and smoking and blowing every dollar I made. Got some low-hanging fruit on my family tree. The apple didn't fall too far from me. We don't have no fancy college degree, just a honky-tonk PhD. Done some bitching and complaining and a lot of hell raising, but I ain't gonna change my ways. Yeah, I come from a mighty long line of losers, that's just the way I was raised. I've been drinking and smoking and blowing every dollar I made. Got some low-hanging fruit on my family tree. The apple didn't fall too far from me. We don't have no fancy college degree, just a honky-tonk PhD, a honky-tonk PhD. Thank you guys so much for having me.
That's Krislyn Arthurs on the Blue Plate Special. Again, KrislynArthursMusic.com is where you can find the complete schedule and more about Krislyn. Certainly shake and howdy with her after the show and thank her for being here with us today. That new single, Shining, available out there on those streaming platforms as well. Well, you know, support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special is presented by Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria on Jackson Avenue in Knoxville's Old City. It's home of the Big Plate on Fridays at noon. Coming up this Friday, India Ramey and her band will be with us. You can find out more about that by visiting our calendar right there at WDVX.com. Additional support comes from Visit Knoxville and the Music Office of the Tennessee Entertainment Commission, supporting the creative community across the state through various initiatives and programs. Find out more about opportunities and how to be a part of the music directory at tnentertainment.com/music. And I did mention that coming up on Friday, India Ramey will be with us. Tomorrow, Brian Reveals will be here along with Sarah Jean Kelly will be back with us on the Blue Plate Special. She's one of Miss Irene's daughters. On Saturday, Chris Long and Mace Hathaway will be here with us. Visit that website at WDVX.com. You'll find the calendar right there. Now, these fine folks are joining us from Huntsville, Alabama. Y'all give a great big welcome to Common Man to the Blue Plate Special.
Thank you so much.
It was the way she walked and deigned to take my hand that cut right through me. See, she embodied all I couldn't understand, the way she knew me. And so far since she left, I haven't spent a single night in my own bed. Oh God, what a wreck. Broke and twisted up from speeding through the midnight red. I'm stuck in the middle of a real love and a giving it up for what? I'm a giving it up for what? I'm a giving it up for. It's all so heavy, I can't bear it up. I can't bear the covers, but I'll bear my body up. Broke up into the day, up and out of the wreck. And the bows confess to yesterday's rain to the back of my neck. I'm stuck in the middle of it, real love and a giving it up for what? I'm a giving it up for what? I'm a giving it up for. I am stuck in the middle of it, real love and a giving it up for what? I'm a giving it up for what? I'm a giving it up for.
Giving it up for what? I'm giving it up for.
You're the only one I could ever love. You're the only one I could ever love. You're the only one I could ever love. You're the only one, you're the only one. You're the only one I could ever love. You're the only one I could ever love. You're the only one I could ever love. You're the only one, you're the only one. You're the only one I could ever love. You're the only one I could ever love. You're the only one I could ever love. You're the only one, you're the only one. You're the only one I could ever love. You're the only one I could ever love. You're the only one I could ever love. You're the only one, you're the only one.
Thank you so much. If you can believe it, that song is called Only One. That is the name. It's the title track off of our EP that we just released and that we're super excited about, the Only One EP. This EP was really special to us. We've only been a band for 2 years now, which is actually the same amount of time that we've been married. We're married. My name is Meredith, and this is my husband, Compton, and our next song is also on the EP, but it's kind of a bonus track on the vinyl. So this song is called Vermont. They said they aren't surprised, but neither are you or I. told me never again. You said goodnight at 10 p.m. So how did we lose count? Have I said I'm sorry enough times? And if you walk away, will you be fine? 'Cause I'll be headed downtown, sponge off of somebody, get a couple dollars, and I'll wait outside of the package store, talking like I'm about to get on with somebody, but I won't go inside this time. Oh, I want you to know what's on my mind tonight. Well, Mama looks at my life, shakes her head and she sighs. It looks like Vermont out here. I look down at my hand. I don't suppose I had a plan when I picked up this stone. And I can break my bones, but words go right for my soul. They burn down cathedrals. You say I'm dramatic all the time, and I exaggerate, but I'll be fine. And I'll be headed downtown, sponge off of somebody, get a couple dollars, and I'm getting a ticket out of here. It's balmy in Bermuda, heard it's cold in Utah. Guess I'll just have to stay behind. Oh, I want you to have what's on my mind tonight. Well, Mama looks at my life, shakes her head and she sighs. It looks like Vermont out here, and you can keep it if you want it. All the things you have to hide, 'cause after all you're going your way, I'll go mine. And I'll forgive but can't forget it. It runs circles in my mind, but you love circles. You cut corners all the time. Well, I'll be headed downtown, sponge off of somebody, get a couple boxes, and I'll fill them with letters I wrote for you. Sell them in a tax sale, shrug it off and inhale. Breathing's a good way to stay alive. It's alright, we already know that we've won life's great prize. So when I look at my life, I can't help it, I smile. It looks like Vermont out here.
This is Common Man with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. As I mentioned, they are based out of Huntsville, Alabama. And, well, Meredith, I already told you, they're Meredith and Compton. So let's start with the bio. Okay, so you already told us y'all are married. So were you both individually musicians prior to being married?
Yeah, so we both had solo careers, and we actually met at a show in Memphis that Compton was headlining, and we had a mutual friend that kind of knew both of our music and was like, Meredith, you should come up and open for my friend Compton, he's really good. And I had actually already been listening to Compton's music for months before that, so I was like, oh my gosh, of course I'll come open for him. And we got married exactly 1 year and 1 week after that show. So.
All right, then. So that all worked out.
Yeah.
So you're two separate musicians, and now you're a band. And so how did that work? Did you just marry your music together as well? Did you write all new music for the band? How did...
So actually, the first song that we did, Only One, is a song that Compton wrote well before we met, and Vermont, the one we just did, is the same way. So we did kind of look at like both of our catalogs and kind of decide which songs would really work for like the both of us to do together, and just kind of, I actually had Vermont already released, but after we started the band, I was like, dude, let's chuck that other version and let's just re-record a Common Man one, because I'm so excited about just what we're able to do together. And now, so we kind of have like singles out and some music out from kind of our histories, but what's exciting to me about this EP we just released is there are still some songs on it that are kind of just him or just me, but there are also songs that we have written together as a band, and it takes time to do that. You know, we're a year and a half in, and we're still kind of figuring out what the co-writing looks like. But I think we've figured it out. So I'm really excited for the future of songs that are a lot more kind of 50-50.
So the new project is out there, came out this summer, and I'm sure it's available out there on all those streaming platforms where you listen in as well. But okay, so you've kind of like figured out the greatest hits, so to speak, to put on the Common Man project, but as well as working on new. So let's talk about that. When you're writing the new music together, where you're used to writing your own music individually, do you all have the same kind of style? I mean, is one of you structured and one of y'all spontaneous, or does it hit you at the same time? How does it work out?
It's cool. We figured out pretty early on. We have complementing strengths in songwriting. I tend to be a lot more like, what is the meaning of the song, and then kind of the lyrics and melody, but Compton is more of the musical side of things and kind of the more like broad poetic lyricism. So I think between the two of us, Compton will kind of like, this is how it's gone recently. It might change, but recently he'll come to me and be like, I wrote a really cool, bridge, or I wrote a really cool chorus, and he'll play it for me, and there will be like some kind of temp lyrics in there, and usually they're just gorgeous. And I'm like, man, this song is awesome. I think I know what it means. So can I tell you what it means? And then we can finish the song kind of with that direction. And so far that's kind of worked. I feel like I process things verbally and Compton processes them in his head. So he's kind of like subconsciously coming up with these lyrics that to me, I'm like, oh, I see how that applies to our real life. And I kind of like, I don't know, give some direction, and then Compton's like, yeah, I see that, and then we finish. I don't know, is that accurate?
That is accurate, yeah.
Compton also speaks.
I speak a little bit.
Well, sounds like he's got that husband role figured out. I agree. That's the first lesson to learn. All right, so they have a very, very busy schedule. Tomorrow they'll be in Silver Springs, Maryland. Then they're headed to Rhode Island, Maine, Pennsylvania, Florida, Texas, and Alabama just in the next couple of weeks.
Yes.
Busy schedule. You can visit the website there, commonmanmusic.com, and find that complete schedule right there. They do have merch here today. That gives you a chance to stop by the merch table, and certainly we always encourage the audience to shake and howdy with our performers and thank them for being here with us. For now, I'm going to back out of the way. We'll get a few more songs from Common Man on the Blue Plate Special.
Thank you so much. This next song, kind of piggybacking off of us talking about our elaborate love story, the song is kind of about how we met and then subsequently fell madly in love. Everybody by the window saw it. It's why I was nervous. It's why I was shy. The swimming pool's a little bit cold for me. I couldn't get my swimsuit situated. You made me feel weird. You made me feel bad. It isn't what you wanted to do. It's just the effect effect that you naturally had. And I'm not sure if love usually starts out this way, but if it does, then I'm okay with it. In 4 months I took a trip this fall. You live in a suburb, I think that that's cool. The only people you know look old to me. You wouldn't guess we're only 45. That's a lie, you talk like your mom. You look like your dad. I'll show you all the good parts of me, 'cause I get mean when I get really sad. And I'm not sure if love usually starts out this way, but if it does, then I'm okay with it.
You found me sitting on a shelf, tying knots around my fingers. I was tired of talking to myself. Now I want you and no one else, calling me, join me to lose myself.
You'll get my letter in a day or two,
Or 3.
who knows?
Your words are like magic, I wish they were mine.
So I could give them back to you.
It isn't like me at all to speak my mind.
Oh, take my hand.
Take my time, is that cliche?
Will you be mine? You made me feel love.
You made me feel love.
You made me feel joy.
You made me feel joy.
Waiting under glorious signs. It's every piece of you I like.
Piece of you I like, we both know it's love.
So go ahead and
Make my day, baby, tell me you're okay.
I'm okay with it. Thank you guys so much. This next song is one of the songs that I was kind of referring to earlier when I was talking about our discovering how to co-write and collaborate on songs. This is kind of one of those songs where Compton came to me with a verse and a chorus, and I was like, man, I feel like I know what that song is about, and we kind of finished it out from there. And it's also on our new EP that just came out, and it's called Can I Know You?
Can I know you? Can I know you more than a moment? Can I behold you? Can I know you? Can I know you?
I'm told every evening coming home that I know less than a half of what I'm shown, and I'm skipping like a stone.
Can I know you? Can I know you more than a moment? Can I behold you? Can I know you? Can I know you?
I know sometimes you need to be alone, but looking back I can't believe how far apart we've grown, and I'm skipping like a stone.
Can I know you? Can I know you more than a moment? Can I behold you? Can I know you? Can I know you? Ooh, can I know you? Can I know you more than a moment? Can I behold you? Can I know you? Can I know you? Waiting in the creek forever back. Flutter on my cheek, I'm getting sad. I don't know how to get that brave again. I don't know how to act. Flutter on my cheek, I'm getting back. I'm getting back. sleeping like a stone.
Can I know you? Can I know you more than a moment? Can I behold you? Can I know you? Can I know you? Ooh, can I know you? Can I know you more than a moment? Can I behold you? Can I know you? Can I know you
More than a moment, can I behold you?
This is Common Man with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. They've got one last song for y'all here today. But how about one more round of applause for Krislyn Arthurs, the first half of the show here today. KrislynArthursMusic.com. Again, CommonManBand.com. And tomorrow, Heads Up Maryland. I'm not sure where Silver Spring is, but it's up there.
It's right outside of D.C. It's
Okay.
basically Washington,
Really
D.C.
close.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably close to Baltimore in that area, most likely. All right, so heads up, y'all. They're heading in your direction. They've got a pretty elaborate tour, so you can visit the website there for the complete schedule. They have merch available over there at the merch table. And again, we always encourage our audience to shake and howdy with our performers and just thank them for being here with us, because they didn't have to. So we're glad they did. So coming up again tomorrow, we're going to do this all over here again with Brian Revels, and Miss Sarah Jean Kelly will be here with us. More information can be found on our website there at WDVX.com. We are also a listener-supported radio station. There's always a little old donation box back there if you like what we do. A little love in the bucket helps keep the good music going on the Blue Plate Special. Y'all, thanks so much for being here with us today. We're going to get one last tune here from Common Man on the Blue Plate Special.
Walking into purple light, overwhelmed and out of mind, lonely and a buzz that night. I found the floor. Nothing can belong to this sweat and song and cannabis. Family of grown-up kids beat down the door. I'm threadbare upon back, come in contact. Threadbare upon back. I need a touch, a breath, a sound. I need to find a fit somehow. Come in contact.
Trip and sleep right down the stair, the morning room, the very air. My sister's baby waiting there with oranges. Oven ticking, kitchen clock, cinnamon, a woolen sock. I left my spare key in the lock and rolled to this. Oh, when I come inside, will you wait for me? Will it ever stick? Oh, I'm a little afraid, I'm a little tired, I'm a little sick. I'm threadbare, bone back. Come in contact. Threadbare, bone back.
I need a touch, a breath, a sound. I need to find a fit somehow. Come in contact. I need to find a fit somehow. I need a touch, a breath, a sound. I need to find a fit your breath a sound I need to find to fit somehow. Thanks.
That's Common Man. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for real live music on the Blue Plate Special.